Hello everyone, and welcome to the new Sisters InSani-Tea video. By the title, you already know what's going on. But I wanted to get to a little info before we start this new video. So first of all, I think because I had my headphones on that we have dual audio for the first part of the clip when the headphones are closer to the mic. I'm sorry, this is really annoying. I don't know why it's doing this other than that possible reason, but that will go away, I promise. Just bear with me for a few minutes, okay? And also, secondly, I want to say that yes, while editing this video, I do realize that this eye, which for you is this eye. I don't know how camera flipping will work for you, but my left eye does a lot of this. I'm doing that purposely now, but during the video, I can't control that. I didn't even know I was doing that much until I looked back at it. It's just something that happens when I don't get a lot of sleep. And like I said, I don't even know I'm doing it half the time, but I wanted to address it so you guys aren't like, what the fuck is wrong with her? I don't know. Anyway, I just thought I would let you guys know what was going on with that. And this was a lot of fun to make. And we're hoping to be making more in the near future. So, thanks again for watching in advance, and I hope you enjoy the new podcast. Ooh! Yeah.
Hey! Welcome to Sisters InSani-Tea. Wait a minute. This is not a normal episode of our YouTube channel.
No, if you can read the title, this is not normal.
No! Welcome to our brand new podcast.
Podcast in the house.
Sisters InSani-Tea. Tea drinking.
Anyway, without clink. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to our first episode of the Sisters InSani-Tea podcast.
A lot of people who watch us have been requesting us to do this for quite some time now. And we're finally getting down to it, my dudes.
And because we have this cool ASMR thing here, I have to be monitoring it constantly to make sure that we're not too abrasively loud to you.
True.
So anyway,
welcome
to Sisters
We're
InSani-Tea.
basically just going to pull a whole bunch of topics out of a hat
Out of our ass.
chat. Out of our ass.
Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, sorry, this first episode might be a little incohesive. We have a list, we have stuff that we want to do.
Get a bit of an outline.
As you can tell.
Neither of us have done a podcast ever before, so this is going to be something new to get into a rhythm with.
But we listen to a lot of podcasts. I listen to Distractible with Markiplier, and I also listen to Brain Lake with Jacksepticeye and Ethan Nestor.
I've been listening to that one as well.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah.
Good.
I also listen to the Abroad in Japan podcast, whom I love, which I love very much. And I have also been, Trash Taste, for example, has their podcast as well. That, technically it's on YouTube and stuff just like this.
Alrighty.
As well as on Spotify. And there's also a whole lot of witchy podcasts that I listen to.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So, you might be wondering why these glasses of ice are just here with nothing in them. That brings us into our first segment of the podcast.
It's the challenge segment. Which I am in the dark. I don't know what's going on. She has planned this, and I'm a little scared.
This is a challenge for both of us. This is the try not to burp challenge.
Oh, I'm going to lose immediately.
So am I. So I know we don't want to do it to the point where we're in pain.
Right.
So we'll try for as long as we can. However, towards the end, probably towards the middle, it's going to be a how big can you burp challenge. So it's that's two challenges in one. If you want to...
And here's the funny thing. I used to really drink a whole lot of soda, and I don't anymore for my health. So this is going to be fun.
Oh yeah, and it's Mr. Pibb, so it's chock full of caffeine, so let's see how insane we can get.
Oh honey, we already know how insane we can get.
Oh indeed. if you have any challenges you want us to do, anybody,
Comments.
if you're my work friends, just go ahead and tell me at work, or leave a comment down below if you're not, or if you're both, it doesn't matter. Leave us a comment and let us know. You always had nice fizzy sounds. I should shut up.
That sounds good in the headphones.
It does. Yeah.
Yes, I want to hear. Oh. Yes. 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 Approved. Highly, highly approved. Okay. Again, we're going to be a little bit out of sync for a bit here with adjusting.
Depending on what order I put these out, I might have put this one out first and the surprise video second. But depending, you will or may not know what this is I just found on the floor. So they still will survive.
Yeah, hand it to me, I'll toss it.
Okay.
Schmurp. Never mind, it went on the floor.
Alrighty,
Anyway. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I haven't had Mr. Pibb in a really long time.
So good.
So,
and we got our Halloween colors.
Yeah, gotta have our Halloween colors. Purple is both of our favorite color, but, you know, it's the season to have orange as well. So shall we get to our first topic?
Yes. Our second segment of the podcast is how we met each other.
This is a funny story, actually.
Well, we also don't want to dox ourselves either, so...
No, so we're gonna,
we'll leave out some details, but...
I was invited by an at the time mutual friend of ours, who we will not speak much more about after this, because I'm really not a fan of his anymore. He is no longer a friend of mine or in my life. However, he knew that I liked ghost hunting, so he happened to know
me.
And
I love ghost hunting and founded a ghost hunting team.
Yes, so we ended up meeting up at someone that our mutual friend and I knew, and I didn't know that that those two knew each other, who had a haunting at their apartment, and that was the first time I ever met you,
and we clicked
immediately, and
it was like friend, best friend.
And just over the first year, I remember us spending a ton of time together and just like getting to know each other, even though like a huge, connecting part was the ghost hunting and stuff like that. We really realized that we clicked in gaming and interests and personality and witchy stuff.
Well, actually, I wasn't really into witchy stuff before I met you, and then I really was. So.
But, no, it was definitely an interesting way to meet each other.
Well, we had a joint love of crystals. I think I wrote coasters down there.
Speaking of crystals, we got a couple here.
Yes, we do.
Shinies.
And a dragon.
And a dragon. So, also, I think we also kind of talked a lot about anime as well, even though I wasn't as big of an anime fan as you.
Clearly, I love Blue Exorcist. There should be a third season out sometime.
Please.
Haven't freaking done it
I'm begging you. I will
rewatch
the entirety of what's already out before then.
I've seen it like 8 times already.
My gosh. Yeah. But it's funny because given how we met, ever since we met, and ever since we've been friends, and mind you, we've been friends like 13 years because we met in like late 2010, I think.
Yeah.
And
it's crazy all the time.
It's so bonkers, and just how well we know each other and what we've seen each other through. Like, I have been there when you got Serafina, the kitty. Mm-hmm. She's been there when I got Luna, and then when I got Bella, and then when I got Soren. All three of my fluffy butts.
Yeah. We've been through a lot together. We did a bunch of ghost hunts together. We did like Squirrel Cage Jail. Were you weren't there for Velisco? Yeah, you were, because that's when all the crazy. That's when all. Remember we
went twice.
I've only been once.
I swear we've been twice.
You might have been twice, but I've only been once.
No, you were there that second time too. I went with that larger group, and then we did that smaller group. Do you remember?
I've only been there once.
There is no way you've only been there once.
I've only been there once. We talked about going there once. You dreamt about going there once.
And we've had dreams about going there again.
Yeah.
A million times.
We want to. We haven't.
We need to.
I've only been there once, but yeah.
I mean, heck, we
Frozen Castle.
go and do an investigation and do a podcast episode of...
I really want to do like a live stream of Ghost Town,
That would be
but
great.
I never have internet wherever we are, so it's like hard to do
We'll
that.
just have to get like one of those portable
Oh boy.
things.
I almost instinctively let one rip.
Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, I'm worried about my stomach on the other end, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
Yikes.
For shizzle.
I have IBS, so if you hear toots, no you didn't. Well, you did. But don't bitch at me about it, okay? Because I can't change it.
Speaking of bodily functions, we don't support drinking here, but if you are of age and you want to have a drinking game, or even if you're underage or don't want to drink, you can drink pop.
Or water, or whatever you want.
Yeah, drink pop with us or whatever. And anytime one of us has a bodily function, you gotta drink.
Yeah.
Or you can drink with us and see how long it takes you to burp too.
Yeah.
So yeah, just don't go overboard. We don't want anyone hurting themselves out there.
Yeah, that's true.
It's kind of crazy how long it's been, because it feels like it was just yesterday when I met you.
It's really wild, and like we've both changed so much since we met too. Like, and like I have watched your confidence go wee.
I've really come on my show when you were around.
Yeah, and then you got to be there through some of the diagnoses that messed me up, and like pulling myself out of that, and she's been, the most steady friend I've ever had in my life.
Aww.
One of the longest friends in my life, in fact, as well.
Wow.
So, it's
I'm
funny
so
how
glad
that
to have
is.
you.
Oh, my bestie, my serious
bestie.
I love you.
Love you too. Because, that was the phone going off. Probably mine. Sorry. You might hear that a lot. So anyway, there was this time period where I was at my original house. And, it was a small room, so we go over to your place, because you have a house. And, I remember spending the nights all the time over there with you.
Yeah.
And we've had some interesting times over there as well.
Like, if you look back in our YouTube channel, you're probably going to see a whole lot of my it's actually a duplex with a basement. And it's so funny how things change now, because now that my boyfriend's moved in with me, he has that whole basement area that's basically his, except for the laundry. We obviously share that. But, like, at the time, she would come over, spend the night, she would do whatever she was doing. I had to sleep because I had to work in the morning.
I would bring my PS4 over, hook it up, play games.
And hang out with the cats.
Yeah, we would
at first just Luna and then Bella.
We would do live streaming on the PS4 and on Facebook, so you will see a lot of that if you go farther back.
If you go really far back, you could find some really cute playtimes with my kitties that she did.
I'm happy.
Oh dear, guess what?
Oh, I'm good, because I've been wanting to burp. So drink, guys, drink.
I'm just going to warn you that I do burp a lot, as it is. I also toot a lot. And
I've already tried to burp, or almost burped twice now, so now I can just do it, which is nice.
Yeah.
So thank you.
But,
I remember there's a video back in the back, way back, that was, of me babysitting your cats as you slept, and it was Luna and it was Bella.
Soren wasn't there yet.
The little shits were on the bookcase, and I was filming it. Like, I would see your cats are being bad while you're sleeping. Get down! And there was also a time where she had already gone to work. She goes to work super early. So I woke up. I think she just left, basically. And I maybe left like in 30 minutes. I was still awake. I had Luna sleeping in my lap, or maybe I think it was Bella. I can't remember which cat it was. I had one cat sleeping in my lap. I could see the other one in the cat tree or in a chair somewhere. And I heard, and I was the only one in the duplex. I don't know who was next door. Maybe, I don't know, but...
I did have neighbors at the time, but they were also pretty in and out, and I don't recall at what stage they were, because at one point there was just one person living there, and then they had a partner and kiddos.
There's like this long hallway that goes from the kitchen bedroom area
to the living
room, and I heard like like loud footsteps, dot, 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 dot. To the point where even the cats were like, the fuck? And I was like, okay.
Yeah. My boyfriend has had to get
shit
used
out
to
of
that
me.
stuff as well, because, like, my house is 100 years old. And it wasn't always a duplex. I think it was, like, an entire house at one point. And then it got divided into two. And, like, because this house was, I don't remember exactly when it was built. But it definitely has a lot of spook in there. Like in the basement, especially in the basement, sometimes you'll hear things that, you especially when it was more empty than it is now. You could definitely hear it echoing down there, and you can hear things echoing up through the vents. And we have those old vents that, like, they're like the bulbous looking things. And, in fact, the first day and night that I was in that apartment and like, getting settled in, it's just me. Like, I had a neighbor at the time, but he hadn't completely moved in yet, and he was not there at the time. You remember V, right? Vic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was not living there 24/7 yet. He was getting moved at the time, and this is when I first moved in. So I had all this crap everywhere because I was trying to get things all settled in and organized and all that. And I hear a conversation coming up through the vent of my living room. It's like the one that's right by the door.
Yeah.
The front door. And because there's like at least two in every room. There's one under what's my desk now, and then there's one by the window, that kind of thing. And I'm just hearing just talking. And it's like a regular conversation, like a regular conversatory tone. But it's at least two people talking. Aha!
Bodily function.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Drink, baby, drink. So that and the footsteps in the hallway and in the kitchen, tapping. I have this really old broken music box. You know the one. It's a carousel horse.
Oh yeah.
That's still on the fridge, and we almost never hear it. But you remember that one night when it went off, right? It scared the hell out of you. Yeah. And it just, it's funny because it kind of plays like a very breezy tune when you wind it up and let it go. And it doesn't do this anymore because, again, it's broken, it's old. It used to go woo, woo, like the horse would go up and down on the pole. That sounds so wrong, and I don't mean it to.
It's InSani-Tea over here. It's also InSani-Tea.
Vanilla unicorn much?
Oh my god,
from
yeah,
GTA. Anyway, but the thing is, I haven't heard that full tune in a really long time. Okay, because again, it's real busted. And in fact, when I wind it up, when I wind it up and actually like try to play it, it doesn't play anymore. So, and it hasn't for at least 10 years, if not longer. So for it to kind of just go off at random times and play like 2 to 3 notes at a time is really strange. Like, and I always thought like maybe it's just, vibrations in the house and it's just setting it off randomly. But when it happens like 2-3 times in an evening, it's a little strange in my opinion.
Indeed.
Very strange.
Poor Spiders.
Oh, poor Spyro. I'm sorry, honey.
This is Spyra. We just got her recently at Next Mill. And him. That's Prisma.
Prisma can be naughty.
Prisma can be naughty, and she tries to keep him in check.
But
There you go. You're on camera now.
But yeah, I had to get when my boyfriend moved in, I had to like. Well, even before then, when he first came over, when he first stayed over night, he did hear the squeak, like the in the hallway, like it's the creaking of the floorboards, and all the cats were in the same room with us.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like they're crazy. They go crazy galloping around the house a lot. But the majority of the time when we hear it, everybody's in the same room. Nobody's moving.
Yeah, it just sounded like really big clunking shoes.
And like, I know it could be house settling noises, but to be really honest with you,
well, mine actually did sound like heavy footsteps on wood.
Yeah, clonk, clonk, clonk.
Yeah.
And what's even louder is my neighbor at the time had his thermostat messed with more than once.
Oh.
And a lot of things were getting moved in both sides. And he was saying, I think it might be my dad or maybe my mom. But for me, I was just like...
Drink, bodily function.
Nice, sister. Now you gotta drink twice.
This is an old game we used to play as Wolf Pack, so it's kind of fun to bring it back.
Yeah.
You're gonna be so hyper-related, though. It's insane.
Oh God, I'm going to be the bane of my boyfriend's existence when I get home at like 9:30, 10 o'clock tonight.
Honey, go to sleep. No, I can't. The caffeine, it runs through my veins. Honey, calm down.
No.
It's my chapter breaker, okay? I act weird because I had to break her. Oh,
We're like 5 years old when we hang out.
we are.
Really?
I don't act like crazy at work, so anytime my work friends watch this, they're like, yeah. Okay,
Yeah. So, and to be honest with you, also, everything, in my opinion, at least on my side of things, when we met, a lot of stuff changed for me. And I think that's because I was very much a loner. I'm still pretty much a loner. But at the time, oh dear.
Nice. I don't know why I can't find the list on mine. That works better.
Like for example, my understanding of how
Sexy, by the way.
thanks. My understanding of how a community could work around me, like because I have you and I have all of our other friends, all our pack, and I've gained a few other really close friends since as well. Like doing this once a week, like hanging out with her every Monday has been top tier for me.
It's been a lot of fun, honestly.
It's become such a routine.
And we game. We don't play GTA, we play Phasmophobia, we play Palia. We play... That was should have been louder. It sounded like a moan, but it meant to be a
Help me! Oh my god. And I can tell the hyper is starting to swell up because I've had a couple pieces of candy too.
Oh no.
So my sugar levels are like...
Anyway, shall we go into our next segment?
Yep, next segment.
Our next segment is, I've seen this on actually a lot of podcasts that I've watched. It's called like New Ick Unlocked. Like some of the things that give you the ick. And we have a lot of them. Her probably more than me, but...
Well, I'm on the spectrum, ASD, autism spectrum disorder.
So she's confirmed. She's
Yeah.
got diagnosed. I don't, so I can't really say
very
anything.
late diagnosis 2 years ago.
But I think I also have it. But I can't really say anything because I'm not diagnosed.
Yeah, but
Officially.
here's my thing with that. Just because you're not diagnosed doesn't mean you can't start making accommodations for yourself and making sure you know what you need.
Yeah.
I think that's really important for people to understand that, there are people who are self-diagnosing because they don't have the money to, chase a diagnosis, because that can be expensive.
Oh, God. That burp tasted like the peanut butter I had before we started filming.
Oh, that's so bad. So for me, I've always had sensory issues with a lot of things. Like, you'll see me wearing dresses a lot because I hate... Wearing pants is an ick for me. And I can't, it feels like my legs are being squeezed in a vice when, even if they do fit. I don't like long sleeves because same situation makes me real itchy. Do not like. I also...
There's a lot of food icks too, I think.
Yeah, I have a lot of food icks. But I also have a lot of texture icks. Texture icks are the big thing for me. Because there are certain fabrics I can't stand.
Oh.
You know that really smooth, kind of satiny wannabe thing? Like, I hate it. I can't. If I drag my nails across it, I am in an ick for days.
Sexy! Drink, everybody.
Here we go with the burps.
I think that I only have a couple that I know of. One being, and it's more like annoyances than icks.
Yeah.
But I hate when people whistle because I had a very deranged neighbor growing up. And I won't go into too much detail.
I know
but
who she's talking
he is
about.
kind of a perv. And he would always be out when my friends were playing in the front yard or on the driveway or whatnot. And he always whistles. He'll whistle to get my mom or my attention. He doesn't technically go by dad, but just my mom and I. So anytime anyone whistles, I just have this thing that I go, whistling's for perverts. But I catch myself whistling too, but it's just like other people whistling.
It's funny because when I whistle, I do it because it's something that my mouth will do, like boredom or whatever.
Yeah, when
right?
you do it, it's not like that annoying.
But I think
other people do
it's like, because that person did it in such a way that you knew it was directed in perversion at you. And that's the problem. Did I ever tell you about the time before they moved, before you moved, I was heading out to my car, and I could hear him.
Oh, God.
And you were in the yard, so I don't know if you heard him or not, or if you were too far away, because he was more close to the house.
I probably repressed it, but okay.
I just remember having absolutely no chill.
I bet.
And I'm almost kind of happy that maybe you didn't see it, or that it didn't get caught on camera or anything. Because I look him dead in the eyes, and he's still whistling. And I just did, "You're not fooling a single person. Put your dick away." And then I walked away.
He heard you?
I said it straight to his face. And then
I love you so much.
And then the other thing, there's more. Because every single time I saw him after that, he would either look away and pretend not to see me, or he would immediately walk around the back of the house or go inside. And every time I saw him, I said, "You're still not fooling anyone." Like, we all know you're a pervert, bitch.
Oh, God, I love you.
Yeah, put your dick away.
Put your dick away.
Put your dick away.
Oh, my God. You should tell my mom that story. You spit everywhere.
I don't want to say put your dick away to your mother.
That's true. Put your dick away. I find it funny, though.
Because the reality is, at that point, I had seen just how uncomfortable he made you.
Oh, yeah.
And it pissed me off.
We've had to live next to him for at least 20 years.
Yeah,
so.
and like, for me personally, like, I have no problem creeping creeps out. Like, I know how to do it. I enjoy doing it. I like seeing the fear in their eyes when they realize that I'm not a little fucking flower that they can intimidate.
I doubt that there's any chance in hell he is ever watching, but he is so stalkery that he might.
If you're watching, put your dick away and go fuck yourself.
Exactly what I was going to say. Twin brain.
That's what we do.
Ah.
But
anyway,
Icks. I've got plenty of those. I don't like slimy textures to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Like those ick. Although
I don't like the texture of corn either.
One of my biggest icks lately has been how a certain apple juice brand changed their formula, and it tastes really gross now.
Oh, God. That is something that we can tell because...
Yeah. Because, like, my situation is, like, I have and I didn't really notice this until I was getting analyzed by my doctor. But I have done a lot of same stuff all the time. Like, I used to drink Pepsi all the time, just Pepsi. It had to be Pepsi. It could not be diet. I still don't like any diet sodas at all. But, like, I will notice a change. Oh my god, girl. Fuck.
I don't drink pop very often either, just on my weekends, so I'm going overboard.
But,
what was your new ick? I was spacing. Sorry.
it's I think it was Martinelli's.
Oh, right, the apple juice stuff.
Not the sparkling stuff, because that still tastes the same to me, at least. I don't know if it probably tastes the same to you too, because we did have it recently, didn't we?
Yeah, it tasted. I've kind
tasted
of
normal.
I've kind of like been like nah to those now.
But personally, like, I only have them
of them.
once in a while. But the actual juice, in the big glass bottles.
I
have no idea what the hell y'all changed, Martinelli's, if you're watching.
Yeah, fuck you.
But I have
Put your dick
problems with how friggin' sour it tastes now.
Put your dick away.
That's
gonna be a new inside joke now.
That dick is pretty fucking sour.
Oh. Anyway. Wow. So yeah, the funny thing is about tasting the differences between the apple juice or whatever is that I have diabetes insipidus, which is the salt version, not the sugar version. I just take like nose drops for it. It's not like a big thing. I almost died though when I was a kid because I didn't know what it was, and I was only drinking water and not eating anything. And they drew my blood every 5 minutes for some fucking reason. That's on them. But like I can taste when I taste water. I can taste like the chemicals in the water. So like I only like some waters. Like I won't drink the fountain water that's at work because it tastes like chemicals. It's just weird how you can taste the differences between
don't
things.
understand what is that? The fountains, every single time, the fountains in most big buildings that have like those filter.
Yeah.
I don't know what's in that, but it does not taste good.
Now they have shout out to my work. They have actually like updated them.
Yeah.
Like the ones we had at the apartment complex, and I don't know if you've seen the gym, but they had those like filter things so you put the bottle in.
Yeah.
They got those. I haven't tasted it since. I still don't trust it. So it might still be good. It might be good now. But I don't know. It's just weird.
It's like for me, like
technically an ick.
I like if we're gonna go like brands, bottled water brands, Smart Water is okay. Smart Water is my top. Dasani, no me like.
Yeah.
Aquafina, no thank you. Body Armor water, it's okay. You know, but it's like little tiny tastes that are a little strange or a little off. I'm very, very sensitive to those. And it's why I now have 2 lists in my computer at home. Safe foods and drinks and not safe foods and drinks.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. I know what I was doing.
That's smart. Yeah,
I'm not attempting to flip you guys off.
That's a smart idea. I know, we've already done it like 5 times this video.
Right.
Yeah. Another ick of mine is it was whistling and I did too, so drink twice.
3 times.
3 times. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on my second ick. Blowing your nose.
Oh God.
And it's just because in my past, someone in my family, I won't shout out who, goes, well, if you want to blow your nose, you gotta blow it like an elephant. And that's what they would do all the time. So now it's just like, I don't like that sound.
Yeah.
And it's a weird ick, I know.
Okay. One of the icks that I have that is, I don't know how niche this is. This is probably very niche. For those of you who don't know, I'm a pet sitter. And I work around 3 large dogs and a whole bunch of cats. Because my boss is awesome and fosters kitties. when a dog licks you on the arm and you let it dry by air, for some reason, feels not okay. That's a very... I really don't like that. I don't know what it is. It's just... I don't like. And like, if it's regular water, I don't care. But if it's dog slobber...
I mean, yeah, it makes sense.
I'm used to cats licking me because I've had licky cats forever.
And cat tongues are awesome.
Luna licking is just like rough cat, sandpaper. Huh? What did you say?
What did you say? I don't know if the microphone picked that up or not.
Hey, if you heard what she just said,
I'm sorry.
Put like one of those smiley faces that looks a little drunk in the comments so that we know that you can hear that.
Yeah, and we have a whole list of like segment ideas, thankfully, because a lot of our friends and work friends have given us some. So we have a Google Doc full of those. So we will get around to those, not this episode, but maybe next episode whenever we film that. So don't worry, you have been heard, and we will be getting to them.
Do you have any other icks that specifically annoy the
I
hell
was
out of
talking
you?
about the silk, but you know those like shower shams that are like super soft, but they like stick to your skin? Those are weird. I don't, it's like, ugh.
See, like, I like the ones that I have in my bathroom, like, they're plushy, they're comfortable, they don't stick to your feet at all, which is great. But I had sexy. Let's drink.
This is so funny. It becomes routine.
Anyway,
Bodily function.
I don't remember who had them, but they were those, like, they kind of look like shag carpets in a way, and they have like the little floppy little coils coming out of them.
Yeah, that's one.
Oh, I hate those so bad.
Yeah, that's what I have in my shower right now that my mom bought.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Not a fan. Not very much of a fan anyway.
It's cool. I don't think I have any more. I'm sure I have plenty of eggs. I just haven't. I've only thought of those three.
Here's my thing. If I were to sit down and write like a comprehensive list of my icks, we would be here for hours and hours and hours and hours because I have shit tons.
Well, also doesn't mean that it has to be every single one now.
True, that's
We could bring
true.
it up in further podcasts. When we have a new ick or we think of something new, we'll tell you in the next episode. So let us know what you think about the podcast so far, and when you're done, please leave a comment down below. We love comments. You don't have to subscribe, okay? We're not going to be like, subscribe or you die, No. But I really do like seeing comments. And
I mean, this isn't the Ring. You're not going to die in 7 days when you pick up the phone. Oh, that was sexy.
But that was a Scrunch Girl.
Oh, that was just a Grudge Girl.
Scrunch Girl. Why did you crawl out of my toilet?
Coming down your stairs backwards on my hands and looking at you with my creepy eye. Oh no.
You got me at coming down.
Oh no, Maggie, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
I crawled
I'm
out.
coming for you.
I'm ready for you.
Squirt, squirt.
Why didn't you flush the toilet I crawled out of?
And yeah, in the future you're probably gonna get a lot of that too, of us just
Yeah.
dying laughing because this is what we do. This is what it's like to hang out with us.
You're getting unbridled energy and stuff. So you have some topics you want to talk about?
Oh god. Remember when I said I really didn't have one planned out or picked out or anything
Yeah.
like that? I still don't.
That's fine. Sexy. I like how you closed the list out.
No, I didn't close the whole thing out though. I just shut the thing down. Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so. Sextastic. Well, that's another thing. Anytime someone oh shit, I got a drink. Oh, anytime we fart or burp or whatever, it's always sexy, or if it's in back to back, it's sexy, sexier, sexiest.
Sextastic.
Sextastic, whatever. That's just how we are. We're weird.
Sextabulous.
So when I was talking about leaving a comment, I don't mean in the premiere, because usually these are premiered live. You can do that too, but I prefer if you leave it in the actual comment section of the video, not the premiere, because I don't get to keep the comments from the premiere. So
yeah, just if you comment in premiere, repeat your comment below.
Please, because then we'll forget it.
Yeah.
So, whew. So do we want to continue to the endings section? Wow. We've only not even been filming for that long either. It's only been like 30-something minutes.
See, if I think in the next few podcasts or the next few weeks, I'm going to just sit down and like brainstorm things to talk about, because that way we're not like cut out like this, because
I
don't know if I want to talk about that, but I'm kind of thinking about it. What happened this weekend?
Oh, yeah.
Should I?
You can.
Good warnings, maybe? It would be a good lesson to teach.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a lesson segment. Also, I don't condone any of this, but...
Well, here's the thing, is that, like, I have no problem with use of alcohol or use of pot, weed, THC, whatever you want to call it, because, especially if it's legal where you are, right?
Well, yeah, legal. But I'm still no drugs, no alcohol.
Yeah, you're very much
no
not.
Smoking. I'm very, like...
And the thing is that...
But you do it, that's fine.
See, the thing is that, like,
yourself,
alcohol is not my favorite thing in the world, and I'll have a drink here and there, but I'm really not an alcohol type of girl.
Yeah.
However, I do use THC on a pretty regular basis, because it actually helps me regulate my nervous system in a really big way. And, I've been using the same stuff for a while, because we have dispensaries here, right? And the dispensary that we've been using has been phasing out the gummies that they usually, put out. They have a house-made gummy thing going on. And what?
Go continue. I just saw something and I put two and two together.
Oh God. Oh no.
Is that how we're gonna get our card?
Oh no.
We'll get to it when we get to it.
Anyway,
continue. Sorry.
So, like, if you use THC, then you probably understand where I'm coming from. Where when you get, into a certain cycle of terpenes and cannabinoids, sexy.
My coaster. Oh no, my coaster.
It's on the floor now.
I love how you can finish it, but I was too dying laughing to finish. Oh no! My coaster! It's on the floor now! I've been watching all of our videos at work. Not watching because I had to work, but I was listening to them. And it was just all the, oh no, my burger, it's on the floor! Okay, continue, sorry.
So I have the same stuff that I've taken forever. And they're phasing out these particular gummies. So we're trying some other things, but they're the same dosage and they're the same exact, it's D8, it's the same stuff, right? And I'm very used to this, okay? However, Saturday, I think we were already on overload. We had something in the morning that was really high emotion. And then we come home. I took a gummy. I also had a bottle of Starbucks Frappuccino, which I think is part of where I went wrong. And then I went and I did some illicit activities that I will not speak up because I don't think we want to talk about
address that part?
I don't know. Let's just say these activities were high in energy. High vibration.
I was going to say that, high vibration. I was what I was going to say.
So I think all of the stuff, the emotions, the caffeine, the high vibrations. My turn to break my sister. Anyway, she's dying over here. I can see it. But it kicked my brain into this, like, overdrive, because I'm caffeinated, I'm high, my vibrations have been raised. And suddenly I feel really odd and really different than I usually feel when I'm high, and I feel like really highly paranoid. I'm in a state of, like, I can barely move properly. Like, this is not normal for me, okay? Like, normally when I have 25 milligrams of THC, I can do most things pretty normally. I can talk normally, I can walk normally, I can, obviously I don't drive or anything like that, but normally I do not
high
feel...
vibration normally. Sorry.
However,
I have nothing to contribute, so I'm contributing the comment.
Oh no. Okay.
Nice.
We're almost out of that, aren't we? Yep. But, the point is, I did not feel good. I needed water. I needed to go to the bathroom really bad.
Bodily function.
Bodily function. Sippy sippy.
Shout out to Bunny.
I actually had to message my partner to ask him to come and help me, and like, hey, I'm stuck on the toilet. Can you bring me some water, please?
Sorry, guys.
And just move. Oh my God, woman! You jizzed on my hand, bitch.
You put it in the most awkward combination. Did you lick it off? Sorry.
But I was having a lot of problems, and I was ill in more ways than one. I'm not going to go into too many details. Thankfully, I had my partner there who was very supportive. He held me upright. He made sure I didn't fall over, because I almost did several times. And I only remember full-on misery, sobbing, crying, screaming, because I was in hell.
Bad treatment.
I have never, like, and see, the thing is, like, I normally don't call it tripping when I'm on weed, because it doesn't really do that for me. It just helps me calm down and be meditative, right? However, with the additions of what I mentioned, it felt like a bad trip. And then here's the thing. I've never actually had a bad trip before, because I've only ever tried weed. That's it. So, my life lesson for any of you who have been or are thinking about trying THC, go slow, start low dosage, do your research, and make sure you don't have to be anywhere for a few days so that you can gauge exactly how you are going to react to this. And for the love of all things in Valhalla and beyond, do not add any more stimulation or caffeination until you know how it properly affects you. Yeah. Because I have been using THC for almost 2 years now.
I didn't hear from you almost all day. I was like, oh shit.
No, you didn't hear from me all day and all night.
Yeah.
I don't think I talked to you until Sunday afternoon.
I think I heard from you like the beginning of that day, and after that I was like trying to do
You probably heard from me initially because we were doing that whole situation with
Yeah.
his family's thing.
And I was like, can I do a podcast? And there's nothing. I'm like, I hope she's okay.
I was not. Update. I was very not. So, and also, if you are easily overstimulated in general, I would not recommend.
So if you're Serafina.
Maybe it will chill her out.
Maybe.
Like, chill out, man.
It's still so weird when we go to your house and I pet your cat, and I'm like, there's no limit. I'm not gonna get bit.
No, you're not. I mean, you might get, like, love chewed by Luna sometimes, but that's about it. Because my cats don't...
My cat's a demon, but I love her. I'm the only one in the house that she loves, so...
She cannot stand me. And I've only ever encountered 2 other cats that don't like me, but they're just not social. And that's at work. Joy and Marie. Neither of them like me. Never have, but they don't like most people.
That's fair.
But no, that is my lesson segment for you guys, because I figure if any potheads are watching or stoners are watching who have not figured that out and are wondering why they're having such a bad time, limit what you put in your body for stimulants. Okay? Next question.
Do whatever you do responsibly.
Yes.
Drink, smoke, do drugs, whatever.
See, here's the thing.
Just do it responsibly.
THC is the only thing that I will condone drug-wise, because it's really it's a herb, you know. And people put the demon on it and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
But like, I would prefer THC over alcohol, actually. If I'm honest with you. Because alcohol is really not healthy. But
No, it doesn't fit. Okay.
oh damn it.
That's
Oh well.
It would have been a mess anyway. I was
All
trying
right.
to put some cards in, attack thing.
Okay. So that is it for my segment, and we're off to the next bit.
As you know, we're witchy. We love stuff like this. I do tarot card readings. She does tarot card readings.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be. I do tarot card readings for free. So if you want a tarot card reading and you know me personally, just say, hey, I want a tarot card reading. Ask me the question that you want to know, or if you just want a general spirit guide for a future question, just let me know, and I will come back to you and I'll tell you what it is. If you're in any of our Discords, let me know. I will do them anytime. So we thought for this one, we were going to just pull a card from the tarot deck. This is the normal runic tarot deck that I use, that has called the most to me and to her.
I have that one as well at home.
So whatever card wants to come out. Some of these are in reverse too, or it depends on how it falls.
Holy!
Double drink, sexy. Alright. So, what is going to be the fortune for this podcast? What does everyone out there want to know? How's the future gonna
Probably
go?
doesn't want this.
I'm turning the nose off.
Probably a good idea. If you didn't hear that, I farted pretty.
Oh, you can hear it very well.
Oh, I can smell it now. Shit.
Yeah, good. I'm glad my nose is already turned off. In the next podcast, we might go over. I might have a new weekly segment of oddities that we could do, because I have a couple oddities that I don't think a whole lot of people can do. This being one of them. Nothing has fallen out yet.
Here's one.
I said it and I did it.
It's like, oh, you want a message, bitch? I'll show you a message. Let's see what the message is.
It is the
Eight of Shields.
Eight of Shields.
Which shields correspond to pentacles in the normal suites.
I should have grabbed the runic book as well. Oh wait, that's at work. Shoot. But
Don't you have it with this one as well?
no.
You should.
It just says what it is. It doesn't go into what the runes mean. So
You got
basically,
Fehu for sure. in
yeah.
here.
So it's basically two guys working on shields, cleaning them. To me, any of them that are like working on shields, there's one of them who's like carving the initials into the shields. Kind of like seems to me like a learning. It
looks like
thing.
he's Okay, so
He's an apprentice, yeah.
Yeah. So, just to show the camera, here is what the card looks like. So it looks like we have a master who's facing the wall, and an apprentice who is facing the card. or the person who's watching.
Yeah.
Okay? And I'm going to tell you what I get from this if you're curious.
Sure.
Because I'm getting a specific message.
Okay.
Okay, so because the master is facing the wall, he is not actually watching what his apprentice is doing.
Oh, that's a good thing. That's a good
Okay.
point.
So what I'm seeing here is the person who is discounting your work is not seeing your work. So they have nothing to say to you.
Okay. So
I don't know if that's what because that's what I get, because I get good hard work from one and a kind of judgment from the other.
Okay.
Like, if that makes sense.
I thought what you were going to go with was, because the master's not watching you, it means you're doing a good job. So that he knows, he's confident in the fact that you're going to be doing good work.
I mean, that could be it too. The only thing that that got me here, excuse me again with the burping.
Drink, drugs.
Is with the back turned
Mm-hmm.
and the stance he's in.
Oh, okay.
He kind of looks dismissive.
Yeah.
And
he kind of does look like he's trying to like peek from the corner of his eye, sort of.
but the reality is, like, when I do readings, a lot of the time I will take what's in the booklet, but a lot of the other time I will also take what comes here and comes in my in my intuition.
And that's what how she wrote, bitch.
That's all with the Mr. Pibb. But with this one in particular, sexy. Sexy. Sexy.
Thank you.
I see one who's working to hone his craft, and the other one who might have a fear of being replaced.
Ooh, that's a good one, yeah.
However, considering the fact that we can't see his face, we don't know that for certain.
So whichever person you saw first when you saw this, take that message into heart.
Yeah.
So if you saw the master first, maybe there's a lot of distrust in your life, or maybe at your job. Or like you said, maybe you're worried about someone overtaking your job, replacing you. You have a lot of worries and doubts. And if you saw the person in the front first, the apprentice, maybe, you're just trying to get by, you're trying to learn and get better at your craft.
Yeah, and I also just see someone who is polishing their craft.
Yeah.
And getting much, much better at it.
Exactly.
And because you have your eyes on your work, even if somebody else does not,
Trust in
you
yourself.
know what the worth of your work is. So
trust yourself, trust your work.
And don't
Second guess
discredit yourself. Don't second guess or discredit yourself, because
Exactly.
you're clearly doing fine.
So that was a great read today. I like that one. Depends on what person you saw, though.
Yeah.
So, all right. Whew. So I think that just leaves it with the goodbyes and the ASMR segment.
Yeah.
So, we have this really cool Blue Yeti ASMR microphone. So we're going to go ahead and say our goodbyes right now, and then we're going to do a little ASMR segment for you. So if you want to fall asleep at the end of this podcast, you definitely can. Alright, so let's go ahead and say our goodbyes for now.
We're glad that you joined us on our brand new podcast.
Yes.
Sisters InSani-Tea.
Because we figured we've wanted to do this for a while. So
Yep.
Go ahead and, like, subscribe.
If
Give
you
us
want.
that comment. If you want. We're not forcing you.
And remember, we are open to suggestions, so please give us more suggestions. We don't want to run out of material, but we're just two people, and sometimes it happens.
Exactly.
So
And sometimes,
more thoughts would be great.
and maybe sometimes, this will be audio only. Sometimes it'll be video and audio. Who knows what the future holds. So if you're watching us on YouTube and you can see our pretty faces and stuff, hi.
Hi.
Thanks everyone for joining us today, and we're going to go right into our ASMR session. Also, I think we should take turns, right? So this episode, you try to put me to sleep. This episode, I try to put you to sleep. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
I'll give you the rest of them. We have a lot of Halloween-themed things today. Use this. You can use this if you want. Alright, let's see if she can put me to sleep. ASMR stands for sensory meridian response. If you get it, sometimes you get like a your spine tingles. I'm making weird faces. It's such a unique noise.
It's your crystals.
I know.
It's just a light, happy bounce.
So fun. I also have my eyes closed, so sometimes I don't know what you're gonna do.
And by the way, when you use crystals, I'm very careful.
Oh yeah, I know. I wasn't worried about it.
Because like all you need to do is this very light tap.
Yeah.
Very, very light, and then it...
When you're done with all the triggers or whatever, let me know. I'll do it to you.
I'm curious about how that's going to sound.
I know.
Okay, so I'm not really sure what to do with this one, but...
Feel that like right here for some reason.
What would I use this in, dude?
Heaven's hair. No.
It's so weird. I can't relax with that.
If you need to, you can always run and find objects. I need to do more ASMR.
Yeah.
Another whole week.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
With all this syrup from the soda, I couldn't help it. And also, there's another bad side effect to that challenge.
Yeah.
I gotta pee. Again.
Oh.
I already peed like 4 times before here. But yeah, no, these, I was really surprised.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to be really...
I think those are the best ones.
Yeah, I think that might be the best one.
Well, I'll get to entertain you guys now.
Yep. I'm gonna pull this way so
That
we can
works.
actually get out of the door.
There's another one.
Okay.
Alright, guys. Skull cups. Okay. I kind of moved over.
It's okay.
Okay.
You know, I don't mind. I'm curious about that particular sound.
Yeah.
Oh god, can you get through?
Yeah.
Chaotic ASMR.
I get one more trigger. Let's see how yours
I see what you mean about hearing things through the table.
Yeah. Can you scooch over a little bit? Yeah, I was trying not to test it. Oh, I vomited. You didn't tell me my little brat vomited all over the floor.
I'm sorry this is so chaotic. We can't really help it. Our channel is not Sisters Insanity for no reason at all. Chaos is what we revel in. Oh, that's nice.
Little brat vomited all over the floor.
What?
I don't know how you didn't step it in right outside the door.
Wait, oops, sorry.
Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Did you try it?
Yes. Hang on, I tried something else that I want you to hear.
Okay.
See what you think. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Well, first I started with a little of this. You know, your usual clickies. And then I did this. Oh, God. I hit something. Did I hit the mute button by accident?
No?
Huh.
It would be blinking if you did.
Okay.
There you go.
I thought I'd tapped something by accident.
Oh, give me a sec. Where'd I put it? Where'd I put it? Where'd I put it? Okay, it doesn't sort of. It's not as good as I remember, but I'll do it. So you've done these already, huh?
Yeah.
So I gotta put my soda somewhere. This is in the way.
Oh. There it is.
Look at that bounce.
There it is. Oh, I see why you had that reaction now. Whee! Ooh. Dang. I can hold these because they're doing that thing on the. Oh God, I want to do that to you. Because that's awesome. That sounds really good, open. Oh dear. But
Sexy. Squirrel. What? Okay.
I'm glad you didn't actually do that. Here, take these.
You're getting a call from somebody.
I don't know who that is. They can leave a message Beep.
They can put the dick away.
Beep, beep.
Kissy, kissy. This is the sound that I was experimenting with.
Oh. You know what that reminds me of? Do you remember, I don't know if this is something that you did as a kid, but like being in the tub with the water the whole way up being toys, and you put your head underwater and the toys are clinking together? That's what it reminds me of.
This one's not as satisfying as I thought it was going to be.
I mean, the taps are nice. Here.
Here, one more. This is the one that I've seen Raffy Taffy do this on YouTube.
That's so cool.
There it is.
I love that.
You can do it really fast. I can't.
I might be able to. Okay. Let's try this sound first and then I'll do that.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I mean?
You did it once previously, that's why I had the idea.
Here.
I could have used that earlier with the fox.
Yeah.
Just
My favorite thing is the reactions you have when I do this.
that's good. I feel like a dog just like
I was literally just doing this.
that's so nice.
It's pretty
A
fun.
couple more because we're already over an hour now.
Yeah, we should probably get this settled in.
I forgot to do scissors for you. Welcome to Scissors Insanity. surprise you with the scissors. Oh yeah, you did this.
Yeah. And just shaky. Like, that's good. And the bottom tapping.
I don't have nails.
It tickles the eardrums just right.
Alright, well that's going to go ahead and do it for this ASMR session. It went a little longer than we expected, but we were having so much fun. I hope you did too. Maybe you skipped it. I don't know. But anyway, thank you for watching Sisters InSani-Tea. Cheers. Skål. So, this was fun. Let us know what you thought. Leave comments down below, the things that we asked you to leave comments down below on. And, oh, I thought it was over. Anyway, have a good night, everyone. I can't reach around Mr. Scully's skull. So you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching. Let us know what you thought. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.